Okay, today's lesson we are going to creating business card in InDesign, and through the practice we are going to try to understand the concept about using master page. I have the 3 folders here, and let me do this. This one is the Chinese laundry logo and some content. I come to my InDesign CC, open new document. That is not a magazine or books, so I don't need a facing page. But I do know I need a 2 page. And I don't need a column, so the size, I want this to be 3.5 by 2. And this margin 0.5 is a little too big. The margin line is just to give me the guide to see what is the space in between the spread cutting edge to where the text or image started. It's just a guideline. It's not going to print it at all. So the bleeding, I'm going to set to default it. I really like to use the 0.125, which is 3/8, which is this right light. So always click this preview, so this way you can see what is going on here. And let's see, okay. So notice you have 2 things here, 2 pages, page A, page B. They look exactly the same. And I'm going to, because there are several peoples here, they need to have exactly the same logo at the same position. So if I just creating everything on the page A and the first page, and by duplicate the spread or insert the pages, sometimes, the most time is going to, by mistake, we're shifting the logo, we're shifting the content, is not going to be efficient to do this way. So we are going to use a master page, which is on the page panel. So if you didn't see this, the little 2 pages facing each other, that icon is the pages, or you can get it from your window underneath this window pages if it's not showing. Because we set up a workspace already, so the pages is the first icon on my on my control panel, and I just need to one click and access this. The master page is where we are going to start it. The concept about using master page is whatever is on master page is going to be shown on all the pages in your documents. Doesn't matter you have 100 pages or 1000 pages, everything on master page is going to show here. So I just need to click the A master page, make sure this one highlighted. So there's another thing is you can use a zoom in, zoom out. Clicking you can use this hold down mouse. Remember the one we talked about it, the power zoom and release. To zoom this, use holding the space bar, hold down your mouse, and using your wheel to zoom in and zoom in, zoom out. Okay. Oh. And another way is a Command 0 to fit everything in the display window. Also remember we talked about the mode. You can switch to the mode by using this little preview mode. Is hide all the margin line and the bleeding line, and you can see the bleeding, you can see the normal or the presentation, which get rid of everything. So to switch back, you can just shift W. To switch to the other mode, you can just use the W. and the Shift W is help you to bring back the mode. Okay, so right now we are on the master page, and I'm going to place this logo. We talk about there are several ways to place the logo. File, place, come to here. I'm going to the place, doing business card, say our logo. That is the AI file. As we all know, InDesign is very friendly. They accept pretty much all the files, like all kinds of format, like AI file, PSD, TIFF, JPEG, GIF, and PNG, all of them. So we just need to say open, and say you have the little gun here, the little cursor, you can just click, or you can drag if you know how big you want this to be. You can drag here. So to put this content, this logo here. So you probably notice there are a lot of those edges here, but don't worry, that is because we want to show we want to use the speed, the high speed working file, so it should be no problem when you print it out. Those exact things should be gone. So display preference, you go to wheel display preference, you click this high quality display. Look, it's crystal clear. All right, but it's going to slow down our computer working speed, which we don't want this. So we need to come to wheel display preference and change to typical display. All right. And the next thing I want to do is place the text content. Oh, there's another way I want to see if you can. The third way to place the image is also you can use the frame tool to draw this, and then use a place and click logo. And here you need to ask this to fit, proportionally fit in frame. Okay, the option is right here. After we do that, I kind of feel like this logo is a little bit too small. I want a little bit big. So you know the shortcut key we need to increase this logo is Command Shift and drag it. I think I like this position. And we are going to put the text inside using the text tool. Draw a text box. I'm going to say name, position, and I need to copy that because they are going to have the same address. Going to just copy this and put it here. Obviously it's a little too big, so we are going to change the size. Put your cursor inside the frame and Command A, select all. There's another thing I want you guys to notice. If there is a little red plus sign at the end of your text frame, that means there are more content hiding inside. So don't worry about that. We're going to shrink the text, the size down. So it's a Command A. When you do this, you have this text icon. You click this A. It means it's a character style. And we need to change the font. we need to change the font face. Find a font face. No, this one has too many thin lines. And then I'm going to change the size to 10. Going to right now is align the left. I'm going to ask to align the center. So going to get rid of this telephone number here. The address and the website, I'm going to use another. If I double click this little icon, I shrink this text frame down. Drag this. If you just want to shrink the height, you just double click this, the one in the center. I'm going to put the others, the one we just did, I'm going to put this here. This I'm going to put a cursor here and want to use different Los Angeles. Okay, and that's the website. I'm going to make the website a little smaller. Remember, we also talked about the leading. Leading is the space in between the lines. I'm going to select that. I'm going to come here and see, it goes to my style. I'm going to change this visual scale. Going to first change the tracking. Going to change to a little bit, adding a little bit more space. I'm going to change the lighting from here. 12, a little bit too. Shrink this down. Come here. There are space here I need to get rid of. So I need to shift, select the both, and come to align and make this align center. Name and position, those are the things we are going to change, so we just leave here. And the telephone number, we are going to change this one. The website, I want to be exactly the same color as this. this I need to shrink a little bit, size a little bit down 9. Okay, that's better because they don't really need to see that much. Shrink the frame down and align again. Okay, that's better. All right, and save as. Here we come to week 8. And this card. CL. Business card. All right. Okay, so I'm happy with this result. And look what happened. I did on master page. And on the page A, 1, 2, all has exactly the same stuff as the master page. So now I need to just do another one, another master page, which just go to highlight this A master and come to here and say new master, which is master B. Okay, everything is good, and say okay. So right now make sure you highlight the master B. So I'm going to do a background. Get rid of this, click this stroke. Everything around here is a stroke. Click this stroke. So no stroke, but has the feel. This is a pink color. And I need to come to master A because, oh, I need to come here. I just want to get the website, Apple C, and click master B, and using the type 2, click here. So like that, I'm going to white. Apple C. Okay, I need make sure this one is white, and I want to make it a bigger size. Make this bold, because at the back I want to emphasize their website. So I put it here. Double click here, shrink this down, and come to align. That's good. So at the back, I want to have this one. It's extra frame, we just need to delay that. We click these pages, and notice we have page 1 and page 2. For page 2, I want to have the background page. So right now it has all the information from the master page, from master page A. So I want this one to be the back page. It's very easy. You just come to the master page B and highlight it and drag on here. Look, the page 2 right now is the back. Is exactly as the master B master. And page A stay the same. Okay, now we need to change the name and the position. What we can do is you cannot click, you cannot modify because it is on master page. But don't worry, remember what we learned. We can overwrite. Command Shift click. Okay. It will come here. The content. Okay. So the first person is this, Steve Goldman. So I just put my cursor inside the name, edit, paste in place, Steve Goldman. And the position, Executive VP. Okay, we come here, position, we change, and this I also want to change smaller because that is just the title. And telephone number, I need to change to here. So that looks good. So let's see on the presentation mode how it look. It's a Shift W. Okay, so far I like it. Shift W, we move, change back. So another thing I kind of feel like, okay, I changed here. This position I changed to the A point because for the text, InDesign is using the P. P stands for PT, is a point. So I want to come here and to change this to 8 point as well. This way it will save together. When I create a new one, they will automatically be there. Another thing I want to add a frame number, a kind of like a pink frame around here. I just come and use the rectangular tool, just around here. Oh, I'm going to the master page because I want this to apply to all my artwork. I want this to be the pink color. Come here and select the pink color. I want this to be the size. By default is 1. I want to be 0.5. But I don't want this to be the rectangle. It's easy. You just use the selection tool to select it. And look at this yellow thing. Double click it. This yellow diamond, change to the full color. And now you drag this down. Okay, you create a curve. That's how you create a curve in InDesign. Adding frame. Now is a Shift W. Alright, that is what it looks like. Shift W back. And we check the A. Okay, it's good because everything applied exactly what I want. And see. And now I want to add another business card, which is very easy. What I should do is I click this page panel. I click here. Oh, sorry. Click this little triangle. I said insert pages because they are going to share exactly the back. So I don't have to create another back. I just need to create a front. So I say page 1 after the page 1 using a master. Okay. All right, I got the page, the number 2, which has a frame position is need to be changed. Command Shift click. All right, now we come to this. We grab him, Bob Goldman, add it, paste in place, and the position is CEO. Save. Now look, we have a 1, to 2 business cards done already. They look exactly the same except the name and the position change. That is the way how InDesign using the master page help us reduce our workload. Alright, let's save this.